Hi everyone, we're going to be doing a tutorial on doing the strep test today. So to start, this is the strep manual, and I want you to all go through the strep manual. First, you'll find the strep policy. That's the first thing. That's going to be all-inclusive. That's going to include how the test is run, the principles of why the tests run, and some other cautions, so everybody has to read through that. The second thing you'll find in the tab binder is the quality control log. Every time we get a new shipment in, we have to make sure that the quality control is accurate. So there's a positive and negative control that will need to be run by whoever receives those. You can let me know if you have questions, but you can always check to make sure the lot numbers and the dates are done and the quality control checked out. The second thing you'll find is a results log. Every time you run a patient test, you have to report it in two areas: the log and on the patient report, which is back there. So there's be a sticker here and you put report your results, and this stays in the lab. And the last tab that I have is how to report those results. So you can reference that if you need them. So let's start by how to do the test. So the PPE required for this test are only gloves. You don't have to do gowns and masks and shields. The sample should arrive in a biohazard bag. This sample is not labeled, but please double check to label it. This is a test sample. Then we're going to get our box out. Make sure that your box on there says QC OK, so that was received and the quality control was okay and what date it was done. Make sure we're not expired. So then as you open your box, I want you to get a quick reference card. The complete policy is in the manual. However, I find the quick reference card to be much simpler to follow because it's got pictures on it and it's got simple words. So we're going to start by getting out a sample cartridge, a bottle of reagent with a red top, and we're going to get out one of these packs. When you open the pack up, you see that there's several tubes already in there. Each tube has purple reagent and a tip with a filter in it. So now we're going to start our test. So start by opening your cartridge. So the first step is you have to add reagent 1 into the vial. So carefully take off the red cap. Be careful, these snap and sometimes liquid can go flying. If liquid does come out of here, you're going to have to start again. The liquids are measured very precisely. Remove the cap here. Now you want to put 3 drops in. Now remember that these are very precisely measured. Make sure there's no bubbles at the tip of that. If there is, let it suck back in or wipe it off and do another drop. So I like to get down at eye level. Tap it down. 1, 2, 3. All right. And then it says mix thoroughly. As you can see, there's a purple and a yellow layer. I like to mix by just flicking it gently. Then you should get a yellow layer. After that's mixed, you're done with reagent 1. We can put that aside. Now it's time for your swab. So you take your swab out, and they want you to plunge it up and down for at least 15 seconds, rubbing it on the side. Change that. You want to put it in here and let it incubate for 1 to 2 minutes first. So we have 2 timers here. Here's a 1-minute incubator. So we're going to incubate for 1 minute and then we'll come back. Okay, we're back to result the strep test. And on the top here, you'll see it says strep test negative, that little minus sign. That will be up for several minutes after you do the test. You're not in any hurry to come back and get that test. It'll stay that for a while. If we have a printer, it will print. Our printer is currently not working. After that, you're going to want to take, and remember that it has to be resulted in 2 places. This is the report form that you're going to give the provider. This will be a patient label, and then put your results here. and then sign and date it. So this will be the one place you'll do it. And the second place that you'll result it will be in the strep manual in the results log. Then you will have to go into the patient's chart in Epic and report it there as well. When you are done with the test, simply remove the cartridge, and this will be thrown away in the biohazard. If that's the only test that you're running and you're done for the day on running tests, you will need to do the daily hygiene log. So make sure that you initial which day of the month it is, and simply take one of these sandy cloths and wipe down everything here, including the analyzer. That's all we need to do daily. This sample goes in biohazard too. And then put away this case into the lab cabinet, and then you're done.